What's the most shocking thing you found out about the new student in school? Noah showed up to our high school in October. Quiet kid, always wore the same faded hoodie, sat alone at lunch picking at cafeteria pizza. Everyone figured he was just another shy transfer student. Teachers barely noticed him. He never raised his hand, never caused trouble, just sat there taking notes in this beat-up composition book. But I kept seeing weird things. He'd disappear or never used the main entrance like the rest of us. And he knew things. Random stuff about the school that even seniors didn't know. Which bathroom had the best cell signal? Where the vending machine ate your money? He'd show up to class with no backpack, just that notebook and a pen. Never asked to borrow anything. When Mrs. Peterson assigned group projects, he'd just quietly do his part and disappear. One day I followed him after school. Instead of going to the student parking lot or the bus loop, he walked to the back of the building where the maintenance shed was, looking around like he was checking for witnesses. That's when I saw him pull out keys. "Dude, what are you doing?" I asked. He froze like a deer in headlights. "Please don't tell anyone." I thought he was stealing or dealing drugs or something, but then he unlocked the shed, and I saw a sleeping bag inside, a pillow, some clothes hanging on hooks, a hot plate, cup noodles. "I can explain," he said quickly, his voice shaking. Turns out Noah wasn't a student at all. He was 19, worked nights cleaning our school, and had been sneaking into classes during the day for 2 months straight. "I dropped out junior year when my mom got diagnosed with lupus," he explained, sitting on a crate. "Needed to work full-time to help with medical bills and rent, but I was so close to graduating, just 3 credits short. For 2 months, he'd been mopping floors from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., then sleeping in the maintenance closet for a few hours before attending school at 8 a.m. He'd shower in the gym locker room before anyone arrived. He knew the security cameras, teacher schedules, custodial routines, everything. Even did homework he found in the trash just to practice problems. The head custodian who hired me thinks I sleep at home during the day," he said. "Teachers think I'm just a quiet transfer student. I figured out which classes I needed for my final credits, got the syllabi from the guidance office, and just started showing up." "But why risk it?" I asked. "You could get arrested for trespassing." "Because I'm 3 credits away from what should have been my diploma. I can't afford GED classes at $200 a pop, but I can learn this way. I take notes, study from library books, even sneak into tests sometimes when teachers aren't paying attention." He showed me his notebook, pages and pages of perfect notes from AP history, chemistry, English literature. Better notes than most actual students took, with definitions written in the margins and practice problems worked out. "I've been checking my answers against homework I find in the trash. Think I'm actually learning more than I did when I was officially enrolled because I have to work twice as hard to keep up." The kid everyone ignored was actually the most dedicated student in the building. But then things got complicated. Mrs. Henderson, my English teacher, started noticing him. She'd never seen his name on her roster, but there he was, every day, front row, hanging on every word about Shakespeare. "Noah," she said after class one day, "I need to speak with you." I watched from the hallway as his face went white. This was it. He was caught. Security would come. Police maybe. But instead of turning him in, Mrs. Henderson did something incredible. She'd figured it out weeks ago, but had been quietly helping him, leaving extra handouts on his desk, making sure he could access the online assignments through a guest account. "I've been teaching for 20 years, she told him. "I know dedication when I see it. You're not the first student life has knocked down, and you won't be the last." She helped him contact the principal, who helped him re-enroll officially. The district even worked out a payment plan for his remaining credits and let him keep his custodial job. 6 months later, Noah walked across that stage in a cap and gown, with his mom in the audience crying her eyes out. His supervisor from the custodial crew was there too, cheering louder than anyone. He still works at the school, but now he's saving for college to become a teacher.